Hello everybody, Darcy, Marler here. So we talk quite a bit in my video channels about how do you find opportunities in real estate development. Well, think about it. Who has access and knows where the best lots are, and who can usually buy those lots at a cheaper price? Builders. So is there a way for investors like us to potentially partner with builders as a way to find those inexpensive, well-located lots? I think there is, and that's the topic for this week's video. I think you're really going to like it. We're also going to do a case study. We're actually going to use live numbers and a real for instance. I think you're going to like that too. So yeah, like this video, subscribe to my channel. And if this is you, if you're ready to get serious about real estate development, if you're ready to hit send on your life, I think you should reach out. I've got an online video course that's just exactly what you need. It gives you the steps to actually get started. It gives you the confidence to take those first steps, how to find stuff, how to fund it. We go through the whole thing. So reach out to me, email me, book a Zoom call, whatever. But yeah, let's get together and talk about your future in real estate development. So yeah, I really think you're going to like the case study and the numbers at the end of this one. It's pretty cool. So yes, as investors, can we potentially partner with builders as a way to find well-located, inexpensive lots to get us going? So yes, I think we can. So benefits of partnering with a builder. They tend to specialize in, or the good ones tend to specialize in, and are experts in specific communities. Some build all over, but some builders just specialize in specific communities. As a result, the local realtors get to know them, the neighbors know them, they're there for 10 years. So when somebody wants to sell, they bring the potential lot to this person. So as a result, they often have access to cheaper lots. They know what the costs are to build, with the new building, whatever it's going to be. So in this case, you provide the money and then they do everything else, like literally everything else. So they know what style of new homes are selling, what colors, what styles, what's in, what's not. But yeah, Darcy, if they can do all this, why do they need you? Well, they need money. Typically, they don't have all the money they need to do all the possibilities they have. So they're always looking for money, like everybody else. So a real life case study, I know a builder in town here that partners with investors. So he'll find the land in, just how we said, he's specialized in these communities, and he'll find the land for less than you probably can. So the idea is to tear down the old house. So let's say, it's a 1940s house on a 60-foot lot is what we're looking at. Knock it down, split the lot in two, make sure both sides are serviced, and then build two infills, skinnies, semis, whatever you want to call them. So basically, 2,000 or 2,100 square foot, two-story homes on each side. Now we're going to partner with them on just one side. If you got the money, you can do both, but let's say we just have the money to do one. So everything we're going to talk about is just our piece on one side of the two. So you bring the money for everything, land, soft, hard costs for that one side. He does everything else. Again, designs, permits, constructions, everything. Permitting where we are takes 5 to 6 months. That could be more or less where you are. Construction takes 8 months, more or less where you are. So basically in this case, in and out in about 14 months, which is pretty cool. So again, the numbers are here in my town. Could be more expensive, less expensive where you are. So just focus on the theory. And actually, as investors, we're kind of looking at it this way. But if you're a builder taking the course as well, or interested in that, this could be a new business model for you too. So there's ways to invest in real estate yourself. So again, original old house, 1940s house, 60-foot lot, 1.3 million. Crazy, but that's what it is. Again, could be more or less where you are. So again, if we split that lot in two, then per lot, we're looking at $650. All the costs for just our house, our new infill, is going to be $850. So that's land prep, building, construction, permits, fees, utilities, commissions to the realtor at the end, any value-added tax, state, provincial, federal taxes, those kind of things, $850. Altogether, total, 1.5 million just for our side. You bring the 25% deposit and arrange a 75% loan to cost construction loan. So that means $375,000 cash required by you. The new house, our new half, sells for 1.8 though at the end of the day. So it's he specializes in a couple of really nice areas of town. So that's very, they're in demand and people want to have those addresses. Total profit, 300 grand. We're going to split that 50-50 with him. So that leaves you 150. So cash on cash would be 40% return. Cash on cash. I like cash on cash the best. Basically, it's how much cash you receive in profit versus how much cash you put out. So it's a real clean way. The great thing about it is you compare any type of investment with it. I can compare this to, rentals or flips. I can compare it to stocks or bonds. I can compare it to diamonds. I can compare it to currency exchange, whatever. So I like cash on cash. 40% over 14 months is the same as 35% per year. Isn't that cool? And you didn't do any work, really. Like you just brought some money. Obviously that takes some work, but I mean, he's doing everything else. You just go away, come back 14 months later, and there's a house there. So your return on time is immense. We don't talk about that enough in real estate development, I don't think. So again, on his side, the builder makes 150 grand profit times 2 lots, 300 grand in profit over 14 months after he's paid his trade, after he's done everything. So that's a really good thing on his side as well, and good on him. So just some other thoughts. Not all builders work with investors. Some just say, no, pay me 100, 200, 300 bucks a foot, whatever it is in your town, and they'll build whatever you want, but I don't get involved. Other builders work differently. Maybe they'll give you a break on pricing in return for some equity. Maybe they'll delay invoicing. So, don't pay me for 120 days instead of 30, but I want some equity at the end. So again, if you can't raise the full deposit, maybe you can't get that 375. There's still opportunities to potentially sell the lots once the old house is demolished and permits secured. Again, the paperwork only strategies we talk about, upzoning, entitlement, that kind of stuff. So maybe you don't even have to go the full length to actually build it. So if you're looking for land below market, often builders have the inside track on that, but because they often lack the funds to execute, they need people like us. So this is another opportunity, another way to find stuff and make a really good return. 35%, that's pretty good. So this is what we teach in the course. So if you're serious about getting into real estate development and potentially looking at things like this, then reach out. I've got a really great course. We teach you the steps of how to succeed, confidence to get you going on your first project, how to find stuff, how to fund stuff. This is a pretty creative way to do this too. And this is kind of what we teach in the course. So I urge you to reach out, email me, book a Zoom call, whatever. But yeah, let's have a talk about how real estate development can literally transform your life. Here's where you are now. Here's where you want to be. Let's make development the bridge to give you the life that you're looking for. Thank you so much.